Do you know how nice it is to be prayed for? Like, I just want to say thank you. I even had someone, a coworker, not even one that I really talked to very much, but is so sweet, message me and say that she was praying for me today. And because God put me on her heart, and I thought, that is so sweet. So I have been feeling an itching, calling a whatever to put myself out there more. And I'm like, God, like, I don't like that because I don't feel good right now. I feel whiny. I feel like when I look back at what I have said in the last week, like a year from now, I'm going to be like so embarrassed. Like, I don't know. God, this isn't really the content I want if I'm gonna start like putting stuff out there more, you know. But if other people can be obedient, I can be obedient too. So I have an idea, and it's one that I think personally I'm going to put a goal on. Like, I'm gonna stamp it with like, Amanda, you have to do this for so many days. But I'm not gonna share that with you guys because if I don't hit that, I don't want like the shame or whatever, you know, the guilt, all the things I'm really struggling with, to be honest, on overload right now, to be overwhelming. So for however many days that is between myself and God, I'm going to do this, and I need to pray and think about it a little bit more. I think I'm going to do it every day because I think I'm going to post one thing that I did that made me, I don't like the wording of this, but like that made me proud of myself. That made me like feel confident, that made me feel like good about something about me. So today I'm going to post about something that I've already kind of like pre-bragged about. So some of you all have heard this, but you haven't heard like every detail of it. So I'm going to share something that makes me feel creative and like I might not be the worst teacher in the world. And I'm excited. So in third grade, it's an important time to learn writing, and I love writing. Love it. And it's an important time to learn like spacing and like I don't know, making your handwriting neater and like the space between words, and like if you're gonna write a letter, you need to know how to like indent, things like that. They kind of learn it in second grade, and I'm really sorry, second grade teachers, if you like really teach it. They might have forgotten over the summer. I'm not sure because this is my first year and I don't know exactly like all the standards like to a T, but I know my kids really struggle with that. And so one thing I like about our new curriculum is that it is really heavy on writing. But also like we have a half-hour block for writing that's a little bit less like structured than like a specific curriculum. So right now what we are doing in our class on our story this week is a historical fiction. The kids are really into it, and it's in first person. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of combining Halloween and the 6-7 thing to kind of make a motivated writing assignment, and we are completing it tomorrow, which I'm excited about. So what we are doing is I went on the Google machine and I Googled the 5 most popular, I might forget it, I have it all on a list that we're going to use tomorrow, but I Googled the 5 most popular songs, the 5 most popular movies, the 5 most popular meals, the 5 most popular clothes for men and women, the 5 most popular hairstyles for men and women, the 5 most popular names for men and women, I feel like there was other stuff too, but we are going to, they're writing on a tombstone, and the prompt is they're writing about like how they died, and they're writing in first person. So we're writing a historical fiction in first person about somebody who died in the year 1967 as an adult, and they have to write about their last, like they have to name their name, which is one of the top 5 names. They have to talk about their last meal that they ate, the last song they listened to, the last movie they saw, and all of that. Like, to think that creatively in 3rd grade is really difficult to like have all of those options. So in order, they don't know this part yet, but in order to decide, like to determine, like, oh, I also Googled we looked up the top 5 most popular causes of death in 1967. So I'm gonna have all 5 of those on a MASH paper, and I'm gonna teach them how to play MASH. They are going to play MASH to find their name, meal, song, all that stuff, and then they're going to write it. And to me, like, that feels very fun and encouraging and exciting, and like perfect 3rd grade level, and I can't wait to see how they turn out. And part of it is I look around in the hallways and I'm like, all these teachers like that I teach with, which they're amazing, they have all this stuff hung in the hallways of all this cool extra stuff that they're doing with their kids, and like I feel like we're just hitting, as far as curriculum goes, like the minimum, and I don't want to be a teacher like that. Like I want the kids to be excited about learning. I want them to really learn. Like I want them to, like, I think about math, and one of the things you learn in 3rd grade is the communicative property of multiplication, and my kids will never forget it, because what that is all it's saying is that if you take like 5 times 3 and you flip it to say 3 times 5, you're gonna get the same answer. And that's very simple, but like when you use big words like communicative property of multiplication to an 8-year-old, like that's can be overwhelming. So we did, like, I can't do it with both hands because I'm holding my camera, but we did factors can switch. They do that all the time in my class. Like they will never forget the communicative property of multiplication, and I want more stuff like that. So in short, to summarize, I'm going to start posting about one thing either daily or a few times a week that I am proud of, or that makes me feel more confident. I'm thankful for your prayers. I love teaching. Love the kids. And 6, 7.